Now, once your hoses are hooked up, a lot of times you may have to put a little moisture on the end of those hoses to get them out. Make sure the water chiller is hooked. See, in to out, out to in, just like it says. Now, the big thing is that once you have that, you're looking at the back of those. It's very, very important to make sure. Like I say, you do have a tester to test to make sure that cable hasn't been damaged, and it will allow the laser to fire. That plug there, we want to plug into a surge protector with the separately, and then the pump into a separate surge protector, or the air exhaust into a separate surge protector, or get a surge protector where you can turn those switches on, off and on individually. You want to be able to turn all three off and on individually. I normally plug the water pump and the laser into the same protector. That way they have to come on together. So I always leave the water chiller on the on position, so when I hit the power to turn the laser on, then it happens. Now, the other thing you can see here is you have the flow is on the inside when you're doing the bottom one. So you connect that, and you notice he's doing the big hose last. Do the little hoses first, the big hose last. Now, there is the connection, USB connector. We can use USB or Ethernet that connects to the inside. The cable is on the inside of the unit, so you just pull it forward. The USB connector on the side is for if you're going to put in items from a jump drive, so you're not actually hooked to a PC. After everything is plugged, all the hoses are in, then turn it on, kick the power switch to it, and you'll hear it home up. So big deal there as far as going through those. Once it's homed up, then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through testing the motion system. Now, once we test that, we're going to just jog it around on the pin using these keys here. So these keys will jog it around. When I hit the ZU button, these two keys now will raise and lower the table. If I hit when I hit the ZU button, I will get a different sort of screen here, and then that screen will allow me to arrow down to my autofocus. So I will jog it out over the material, so I make sure that the plunger, make sure that the plunger, which you'll see here, is over the top of the material, not just the nose cone. Because if that plunger goes off, it'll just ram the head. All right, that's with any autofocus in the industry. So when you're focusing your 2-inch lens, you have to be 2 inches from the material. 2.5-inch lens, you have to be 2.5 inches from the material. So I will check it on this area. There's a little manual focus tool in the box. The edge of it goes on the bridge and then down to the material, and you'll see that when we get into the box of accessories that came with it. But like I say, once you can jog it around and see it homes up, then at that point we're going to verify testing and inspection, and we're going to test the tube. You'll see on the unit, you'll see a pulse key right here. Fire that, and you should see a beam of light burn into the material. Remember, the red diode light is just a positioning light. The ultraviolet light for the laser is just